Hey guys, Krisha here. Please be cautious of any fake comments and emails you may receive from people pretending to be Mango Research. Sean and I will never, ever contact you for investment opportunities or anything of that sort. To get in touch with the real Mango team, make sure to join our official Discord chat using the link in the description below. Stay safe out there, and remember, do it Mango. And what's up, you guys? Welcome to the Mango Grove. My name is Krisha, and this is today's XLM analysis video. I have Sean with me today. Sean, say hi.
Good morning, guys.
So today's video, Sean is going to be leading this one. Sean, are you ready? Are you ready to give them your thoughts on XLM?
Yes, I am. It may not be what many people want to hear, but hey, at Mango, we tell it straight. But hey, it's not bad news. It's not bad news, guys. But yeah, we can talk about XLM, Krisha. Do you want to give your thoughts before I start, though?
I'm gonna let you take the reins on this, and then I will. I'll throw in my my 2 cents every now and then.
All right. So we've been getting a lot of questions and requests to cover XLM. Now, personally, I am not in this trade. I'm not looking to get into this trade anytime soon. But at the same time, I do understand that while I am looking at only the technicals and looking for that indication to trade in the direction of the momentum, other people are building positions based on their fundamental view and the fact that we are in a bull market, right? And that's completely understandable. You combine the two in a bull market and you find a good project that's doing good things, you want to build a position before the rest of the market comes in. Totally get that. So let's start with XLM USD. And in my opinion, right, it's best to look at the higher time frames, guys, when you're building a long-term position, especially then, because you're building a position, you don't want to get whipsawed out of your position on the lower time frames when you're looking at like 1 year from now, 6 months from now. So on the weekly time frame, you can see against USD, XLM has been doing actually pretty well. It's been putting in high lows and high highs. This thing is freaking trending, right? It's trending up on the high lows and high highs, trending up as well. Now, let me just touch on this a little bit over here. You guys can see this as a rising channel. And some people might say, hey, that's bearish because it's a rising channel. No, it is not bearish. It is only bearish when the channel breaks. A rising channel can rise forever. This thing can rise to the moon for all I care, right? It's not freaking bearish, right? However, it does turn bearish when it breaks. Why? Because the trend is breaking, right? Because you actually, what you end up doing, or rather what you end up seeing, I'm going to draw it here for you guys, is that this low gets broken when you break the channel. So now, instead of having high highs and higher lows, you have high highs, higher lows, followed with a lower high and a lower low, and then you see a downtrend. That's why it's bearish. All right. So with that quick primer on trends and patterns out of the way, what we're seeing over here is a really neat structure on XLM, high lows and high highs on the USD pairing. And if you were looking to collect a position, you can collect it along the trend, depending on what trend indicator you are using. Personally, and all of you guys know this, what I've been doing for all coins to keep my life simple is I've been looking at the dynamic trend and building my position along that, right? So over here you can see the dynamic has been catching XLM really well as well. And this is because it's now started trending, right, against the USD pair. But now here is where you may have to be a little bit careful in terms of opportunity costs. Things are looking really great on the USD pairing, trending well, like we've just talked about. However, when assessing opportunity costs, right, what I like to do as my base, as the first thing, okay, me personally, because I'm not looking at XLM as a fundamental project, right? I've not been keeping up with it, and I know it's actually a good project, right? I did look into it pretty in depth in 2018, but recently not so much. I've not been looking into it. XLM BTC though, right? For me as a trend trader and momentum trader on all coins, when I look at XLM BTC right over here, let me clear out the chart, let me clear out everything. You guys can see that it's pretty much been going sideways against Bitcoin for well over a year, guys, an entire year now, right? In fact, I did try for a trade on XLM BTC somewhere around here in 2020, July last year. And you guys were following me back over here, and I think this was one of the few trades, right, that did nothing, right, gave us a very small victory, or maybe I even took a loss on this one. I don't recollect. It was only this trade and some other coin that didn't do much for us. And guess what? Up until this day, even after all the bullishness we've seen on so many altcoins, XLM is still trading within that range. I'm going to turn on my horizontal again, and you're going to see that it's still underneath this level over here at 1000 Satoshi. So this is how I am going to be playing XLM if and when I do trade it. And I think I will trade it if I do see the right signs. If we break above 1000 Satoshi on the Bitcoin pairing, then I know that, hey, you know what? This is now beginning to look really, really good against Bitcoin. It's broken that range, and we're likely, probably going to see that move at the very least to around 1,400 Satoshi, right? So that's a 40% move against Bitcoin, right? Because until I see this range broken against Bitcoin, I know that long term, right, in terms of a long term position, I'm just better off being in Bitcoin, right? Because this is going sideways against Bitcoin, which means that at the very least in the long term, it's keeping up with Bitcoin's momentum. And in which case, why should I even bother with the altcoin risk, right? Because I have no fundamental view on this project. So I have no reason to be staying in the altcoin trade. That's how I look at it. And hey, perhaps Raja, new to the Mango Seed program, you were discussing with the other seedlings something along the lines of this in regards to Cardano, right? So maybe you can garner some more feedback or insight from what I just discussed in terms of Bitcoin pairings versus USD pairings. So currently, I'm not interested in XLM because I have no long-term view on it in terms of it being a good project. So I'd rather wait for it to break out of this range it's in, because it's range bound at the moment, in my opinion, and then it gets really interesting, right? So it's as simple as that, guys. I'm looking at only the weekly when it comes to XLM USD as well as XLM BTC. Once it breaks out of this range over here on XLM BTC, that's when I'm going to turn on my trend indicators like the dynamic, the Ichimoku, and play it along the trend, kind of like what XLM has done on the USD pair, right? Broke out of its range, right? We were looking at, let me turn on my horizontals. We're looking at this major zone over here at around 13 cents to 14 cents, looking at for the longest time. It was range bound underneath this zone, broke out, and then started trending against it. Those are the trades I like to be in. Why? Because I don't have any opportunity cost with my capital sitting in an asset like XLM with it not doing much, right? While I can be in something like Cardano, perhaps, or hey, even BNB is looking freaking fantastic.
Even
no,
Bitcoin.
yeah, but I'm always in Bitcoin, right? It's about where I allocate my Bitcoin, Krisha.
Yeah, but no, it's this is a good sort of it's actually a really good chart to be dissecting, just to give people an idea of what is a good trade in the crypto space. The thing is, even to enter the space, you first need to get into one of the top coins, which is mostly Bitcoin. Okay, yes, some exchanges offer that fiat gateway into Ethereum and maybe some others, but you're getting into Bitcoin first. So now when you look at it that way, when you're looking at this XLM BTC chart, it's just telling you to hold on to your Bitcoin liquidity, because Bitcoin is also a bullish asset. Bitcoin is also in a bullish trend, right? So between XLM and Bitcoin, just by looking at this chart that Sean has open right now, it's telling you that Bitcoin is the better hold. Okay, for now, Bitcoin is the better hold. It is going to be the better hold until and unless XLM actually manages to take out its resistance.
Indeed. And you know what, Krisha? I do want to mention that a lot of new traders, amateur traders, in fact, even intermediate traders who have experience in the market, they're always looking for the next good trade. What should I do? What should I do? What should I do? What should I be doing? Very, very few people understand the importance of how key it is to realize what not to do, right? Knowing what you shouldn't be doing can make you so much more money actually than trying to figure out what you should do. Like, figure that out first, guys. What shouldn't you do? What should you stay away from doing, right? And that will keep you away from making all the big blunders that eat into your capital, eat into the profits that you do get. Like I always say, man, take care of the downside. The upside will take care of itself.
Boom, wise words. But yeah, Sean, I don't have any more closing thoughts on this really, because XLM USDT short's in an uptrend, but XLM BTC, I just feel like it's opportunity cost compared to many of the other assets in the market right now.
Yep. So this was a video kind of just to show people, like I said, like I just mentioned, right, what not to do, what kind of charts that you may want to avoid, or perhaps you may want to be getting into because you have a longer term bullish bias on the project over Bitcoin. So you believe that XLM is going to outcompete Bitcoin. You believe XLM is the better project than Bitcoin, and you're seeing an opportunity. Hey, it's a bull market. Hey, it's trending on the USD pairing. Hey, I'm fine with my USD going up, even regardless of my Bitcoin going down or sideways, because I don't care about Bitcoin, right? I care about XLM, and this is going up. And if it does see the recognition it does deserve, it's going to start trending against Bitcoin as well. So if that's your view, this is something you may want to do. So that's just for you guys.
Yep. All right, Sean. Well, this is all we have for XLM. This is all what Sean has for XLM. He did most of the talking here. But I think that was your closing notes, right?
Yep.
Cool beans. With this, guys, trade safely, trade stress-free, trade the mango way, trade the easy way. Ciao.
Ciao.